Learning Objective 1-7. Explain industry trends and resulting financial planning opportunities in the financial marketplace. In 2013, financial planning is facing one of its greatest challenges. We have a low interest rate financial market, meaning that we take our money to the bank and we can earn 0.5%, 1%, 2%. And that's coupled with the longest life expectancy we've ever seen. For a 65-year-old client today, their life expectancy is somewhere between 14 and 18 years, meaning that the bulk of them will make it 14 to 18 years, with some, of course, on one tail and quite a few on the other. For a 75-year-old client, life expectancy is around 11 to 12 years. That means for your 75-year-old clients, there's going to be a large portion of them that make it to their 90s and into their hundreds. Well, if you have a long time horizon, but you have very low interest rates, we have a bit of a problem. And aging baby boomers is an industry trend that we need to address academically as well as professionally. In the 1990s, the name of the game in financial planning was accumulation. Let's build assets, build assets, build assets. Low costs and high returns. Today, the name of the game is longevity. How can I protect that income stream? How can I take my 65-year-old client who has a very good possibility of living into their 90s and even into their hundreds? What on earth can I do to make sure their nest egg lasts? And the reality of our industry is that retirement at 65 may be a thing of the past. Additionally, our tax environment continues to evolve. There's one certain aspect of life, and that is that taxes today will not be taxes tomorrow. We've seen changes in healthcare. We've seen changes in the estate tax. We've seen changes in the income tax code. In my professional career, it's only been 15 years, but I've seen a phased out of itemized deductions, then no phase out, then a phase out again, then no phase out, and a phase out again. If there's one element of financial planning we have to take together as a group, that is that taxes will always change. And we must impact strategies to the clients. We have to put the client money in multiple tax buckets. Tax diversification is here to stay. And staying current, staying educated, and staying abreast of tax law is imperative for any financial planning professional. Technology continues to change and evolve. We've passed the days where we hand our client a hard leather binder and say, here you go, here's your financial plan. We'll call you in the next 6 months. Today, clients want to be plugged in. They want to be able to get information. They have access instantly to an entire world of financial knowledge. And your job as a financial professional is to help them sort through that world and pick out the pieces that apply to them and help make sense of it. So instead of being the ones that provide information to the clients, we're now in a role of helping the client sort through and disseminate good information from bad. Lastly, 2008 really opened the eyes of America to fraud and failure. And will my money be safe? Now, maybe that lesson is weaning 5 years later, but it's an important one to take to heart. That when we talk about risk management and insurance products, perhaps less discussion should be placed on, I can save a 10 or 20% premium, and more discussion on, will this company pay their promises and obligations in the future?